Welcome, kings, queens, and everything in between. Today, we get better. Today, I want to get into how to make your goals stick and how to make your goals work for you. So, as you can see by the topic, it's going to be a good one. So, just to hop into it, straight in, I'm sure at least about 95% of you have made a goal that you weren't able to stick to. And I bet in that 95% of the people who made the goal that they couldn't stick to, the main reason they couldn't stick to the goal was out of ego. And when I say that, it's pretty vague. But ego plays a role in almost everything we do, and especially in goal setting. When I think of ego, I'm thinking about, in the terms of goal setting in the context, you're making a goal that the person you want to be would be able to make, would be able to achieve, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But the biggest problem that happens when you make a goal for this fictional person is right there. In me saying it, you can see the delusion. You're making a goal essentially for somebody else who isn't you. Now, it's different when you embody the person you want to be, and then you make a goal that that person can attain. You feel me? If you make a goal that you want 10,000 in the next 6 months, when you're not doing anything, you ain't got no motion. You got a job that pays you $12 an hour, like no education, no willingness to, no drive to actually succeed. You don't know nobody, and your favorite things, your favorite hobbies is to watch TV all day. These are big issues that will quench that goal and will, stagnate you. And when you make a lofty goal like that, it really tanks your confidence because you truly think you can do it. And there's nothing wrong with that confidence. Like, having the confidence to say you can make 10K in 6 months is a phenomenal headspace that you're in. And I respect that about people. The fact that they can say, I'm going to make this much in this short amount of time. It's impressive. It's impressive. But I digress. I think as a society, as people in general, we just need to be more real. Understand who we are. Understand who you are. And so that brings me to my first crucial step that every human needs to take if they want to achieve a goal. First, they need to come to an understanding of who they are. You need to know who you're looking at when you look in the mirror. And not just the features, the facial features. No, I mean truly, like, you need to understand who's looking back at you when you look in the mirror. That man or woman in the mirror you see almost every day. The same person you put clothes on, the same person that you buy food for. Yourself, like, you should know yourself intricately. Like, there should be nothing anybody knows more about you than you. Now, God is the biggest exception. He made me, so of course he knows more than me about me. He knows who I'm about to be. So that's another thing with goal setting. If you got the Holy Spirit, then he makes your goals very realistic, and he tells you, like, yo, that's too much of a lofty goal. Like, you're not gonna be able to do it. Like, the Holy Spirit won't lie to you now. But for the people who don't have the Holy Spirit and who aren't in that elevated maturity of Christianity, I would suggest truly just understanding yourself through your day-to-day. What do you like to do? What motivates you? What really gets you going? Who are you at the end of the day? every night. Why do you do the things you do? Like, understanding yourself in that sense, tremendous. Understanding your weaknesses, your strengths, your tendencies, your habits, beautiful information to understand. Because once you understand those, and once you get them, you can write them down. You can just have them on memory. You can go on your computer, write it down. Like, these are very important, integral uh, specks of information to have if you want to achieve a goal. First off, not even achieve the goal, because yes, that makes all the difference when achieving the goal, but even making a goal that's actually achievable in the first place only comes when you understand yourself. So, understanding yourself, understanding what you like to do, understanding why you do the things you like to do, and understanding if you're willing to change. Once you can answer those 3 questions, or once you can come to a conclusion for those 3, then you're ready for the next. And the next would be reflection. Okay, so you understand yourself, you understand why you do the things you do, you understand why you like the things you like. Now it's time to reflect. It's time to look at your life and see it for what it is. If you have a goal that's eventually going to make your life better, you must see your life now as something not happy. You're obviously not happy. Like, the life you're having now isn't a happy one if you are making this lofty goal that you think will eventually make you happy. So, seeing life for what it is takes reflection. Now, let's say you reflect daily and you're still getting nowhere. Okay, the only thing I can say that you're lacking is actual action. You're not taking action. You're doing the biggest, yet the main part, you're doing it. Great job. But you're not taking action. You're learning about yourself, and you're doing the mental, the behind the scenes work, which is very important. Don't get me wrong. It's very important. But you're missing out on the actual actionable steps that you could be taking. Instead of being trapped in your mind, wondering why you do the things you do, and trying to figure out if you could change, just do something different. Just change. Like I know I'm saying that like it's the easiest thing ever, but it is once you actually do it. Once you actually apply your knowledge, like the knowledge you know about yourself. Like I'm sure anybody who reflects about themselves has come to the conclusion that, yo, I'm shit, So there are things that I do that are really stopping me from becoming the person, or the person I see, the person I want to become. And when you reflect, you see it plainly, you see it real, you see who you are, and you see what must be changed. Now, your willingness to change is up to you, of course, but if you're gonna get there, if you're gonna make a goal, you have to reflect. And so, a goal is attained only, and I mean only, when you understand yourself and when you reflect on your life, and when you have a willingness to change to make that goal attainable. Now, on the next episode, I'll be talking about how to actually take the actionable steps and get out of your head. Other than that, that's all I got for you. You're gonna win, man. Don't worry. Don't stress. You're good. Hey, I'll see you later, though.